Okay, so today, get this door open. We've got a couple of youth sleds here. Looks like one for a girl, one for a boy. Gentleman said that they won't start this year, so yeah. Let's dig into them. Ladies first. Alright, so I see something on this one. You see how that tether is down on there and that. So I think what it is that maybe this has to be on there for the spark to make some kind of connection. Alright, now let's check spark. Alright. Okay, alright, yep, that's what it was. There's that little tether. Yeah, good spark too. Okay. Alright, moving on. Okay, next we will check spark plug. These look like they've been well maintained and stored indoors, so that's good, right? Very nice family. These people. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yep. All right. Someone been trying to start it. Let's see here. Got lots of carbon and that on there. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of two-stroke inside the cylinder and see if we get any kind of popping. That'll let us know if we have compression and if it's a fuel issue. We'll know if it's a fuel issue or not. Alright, put a little bit of gas down into the cylinder there. Let's see if it gets any kind of pop in here. Okay. Alright. It's fuel related. Alright, let's go after that little carburetor. Little baby carburetor down there. Yeah. Alright, first thing, we're going to go ahead and shut this fuel supply off. There you go. This is 10 millimeter. I like seeing kids get involved in the power sports. Safety first, of course, but yeah, I really like when the kids get involved with the power sports. You grow up to be lovers of power sports. Kind of automatic, you know. Go ahead and take a quick picture of that. The way that is orientated. Okay, so we're going to tighten them up against each other. We lock them. See, now they're locked. Now, I'm going to back this one out. Alright, got the first one out. See, they're against each other. I'm gonna go ahead and break those loose, put these on that other stud right there, and then we can extract that carburetor. Okay, I can already see there is some old nasty gas in there. Look at that. Yeah, that wasn't gonna run a doggone thing, was it? Yep. Oh God, this stinks so bad. This is 14 millimeter there. We're dealing with all metric. Let's see what's in there. Oh yeah, it's just old gas in there. Pretty dirty. Look at that. That's nasty. Alright, let's get this thing off. Okay, so bowl. Then this little guy here, don't forget to put that back on. Okay. Now we are going to take the needle out. I mean the pin out. Take that pin out of there. As soon as I find my straight little, there it goes. Okay, take this little pin out of here. Got a plastic needle in there. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Okay. All right. Ooh. It's a little crunchy. She's a little crunchy. All right. All right, I don't have this, I don't think, but it seems to, I mean, I don't have the gasket, so I'm going to leave that on there. Hopefully it doesn't heat up enough to come off. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and put this in the machine and yeah, clean her up. All right, got some fresh water. Put our jet in there. Put our carb in there. Put our bowl in there. Let's see if our float does floating things. All right. Okay. Here we go. yeah, that's nice. Okay. Let's start reassembling this thing. Let's see how the bowl turned out. Nice and clean. Go ahead and take this. Put a piece of wire through here. Yeah, there you go. Nice and clear. All right, moving on. All right, that's all dry and blown off. Let's see here. What are we gonna do here first? Let's put this little guy in there first. Yeah, pretty dirty, but not too bad. Not too bad. There you go. That part goes toward the intake. All right. I'm sorry. Now we can put it on. Let's get that down in there. To give this a little bit of a tap once we get it lined up. Come on now. What's going on here? There you are. Get that lined up there. See it starting to protrude there? Then you give it a little whack. Just a tiny bit. Just till it's flush. There you are. See it coming out the other side? Okay. Okay, going up and down, that's okay. Alright, we already tightened up that, of course. Let's double check, yes. Now we put this guy on. Just like that. Alright. Now here comes our bowl. Gasket. And bowl nut. Or bolt. Either way you want to put it. Just a little snug. All right. We are good to go. Nice and clean. Let's get it on the machine. So we have our studs on there. Now we can slowly start screwing them back in. Now when they stop, just give them a little bit of a turn. Just like that. There we go. All right. So, let's get some fuel in here and see if we got ourselves a little running machine. Okay, we got the first one ready to be tested. Choke. It might take a couple pulls for the fuel to get up there. All right, here we go. Oh, turn the fuel back on. There we are. All right, here we go. number 1 down. All right. Hopefully it'll be the same thing. Just been sitting. I think these things are so doggone cool. Little cute little things. Oh. This one's got a little bit different setup on it. Looks like someone tried to make it a racer or something. Because look, the intake is missing and it's got this thing on there. Oh boy. And it's got some different fuel lines. Maybe had. Okay. Well, let's do the same thing. Let's check and see if it's gonna give us a little pop. If it does, we'll just go right after the carburetor. I mean, they're exactly the same family that own it. So I'm thinking that it's just, they've been sitting the exact same time. They're not. So let's check that. That's on there, all right. Okay. It's on there, all right. Now, undo that safety. Undo the pet down here. Okay. Now, where did my spark checker go? Oh boy. Let's lose our tools first. Yeah, great. Okay, same song and dance. Let's see if we got spark first real quick. Yep, we got spark. Okay. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get into that carburetor. That carburetor might be a little worse than that other one. Tell you the truth, this kind of stuff like this, it always scares me. Because that's a telltale sign someone's been in there. And I don't know exactly what they did. Did they lose this or something like that? Because this is just basically a spacer. And it needs the air cleaner on here for it to properly work. Now, small engines, let me talk to you for a second. Small engines, they rely on some of that back pressure. So if you try to make it breathe too much, it will cause problems also. I mean, what is this really doing? Letting all the trash suck through. There's a reason why there's filters and, you know, it just, I don't know. I mean, I can try to make it work. All right, we got it on the bench. This one's a little bit different. I don't know why it's got one of these on there, but maybe it just wants to, I don't know. But we'll deal with it. We will deal with it. Now, these are all the attempts to try to enrich mixtures and that, and I don't know. Well, by the looks of that, you know what's inside there. Yeah. Okay, we'll just take that little hat off of there. There we go. Take our little thing here. Set up. There we go. Okay. Put a little WD on that one. That one seems like it's kind of stuck. There we go. Yeah, that's plug solid. Plug solid. Well, let's dip this one in there. Okay. Let's see if we got ourselves another little running machine here. That. Might take a few pulls just like last time. Oh, no, that's good, that's good. Let it warm up a little bit. Yeah, this one needs to be adjusted. Okay, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for following along this little journey for these little sleds. That was a lot of fun. With that being said, remember, it's just nuts and bolts, and God bless. Bye-bye now.